Okay, so I tried this recipe a couple of times and I think I've got a winning formula and I can't wait to share it with you. In this video, I show you how to bake carrot cupcake using a really quick and easy carrot cupcake recipe. Hey, if it's your first time here, my name is Lynette and I talk about all things relating to health, beauty and lifestyle because I truly believe in looking and feeling amazing from the inside out. So if that resonates with you and you need weekly inspiration to help you be beautiful and healthy naturally, definitely consider subscribing to my channel and following me on Facebook and Instagram. Do also check out the links and show notes down below, especially if you want to go back and relook at a particular point I talked about before. In the meanwhile, my love affair with carrot cakes dates back some 20 odd years ago. My ex-boyfriend, current husband, and I had just started dating, and because we wanted to extend the time we spent with each other after sharing a meal, we'll almost always end up sharing a carrot cake as well, just because it's the healthiest cake around, right? Wrong! You know how I know that? Because little by little I was putting on weight that I couldn't get off, and that's when I stopped eating carrot cake completely, altogether. Zilch, nada. So my recent renewed interest in carrot cake is largely because I've managed to keep my weight down and at a constant for a few years now, and I've started juicing again, and I have all these leftover pulp, and I thought, why not turn them into a delicious treat? And because I can control what goes into it, I can make sure there's no excess sugar in there. Anyway, I tried this recipe a couple of times. I haven't put on any weight these past few weeks, so I think I've got a winning formula and I can't wait to share it with you. Remember to preheat your oven at 200 degrees Celsius. So we're starting off with 144 grams of whole wheat flour, or you could use any whole grain flour if you like, or almond flour. Then I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, sifted of course. And then I'm adding half a teaspoon of pink salt, 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. I really love this combo of spices, by the way. Makes me so happy somehow. I know. And then I'm adding 75 grams of chopped pecans, my favorite nut, and all this smells so good, I tell you. And then I'm adding 72 grams of coconut sugar. Notice it's 50% of the total flour weight used above. So mix the dry ingredients well and set it aside while we work on the wet ingredients. And like I mentioned, these are leftover pulp. You can use whatever pulp combo you like, but what I find most fragrant is grated carrots and pineapple. Sometimes I add a little bit of beetroot or green apple and they work together beautifully. So in a separate bowl, here's 376 grams of leftover pulp. To it, add 113 grams of coconut oil, 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Stir until combined. Then what you want to do is add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and gently fold them into each other until fully incorporated. Evenly distribute the batter into 12 or 13 molds in this case, and then turn the oven temperature down to 180 degrees Celsius and bake the cupcakes for about 25 to 28 minutes, or until the tester inserted in the middle of each cupcake comes out clean. Leave the cupcakes to cool for about an hour while you work on the frosting. Of course there is frosting. What's a carrot cupcake without frosting? And you're gonna love this. I'm using homemade, thick and creamy Greek-style yogurt to make the frosting. I'll show you how I did that in a separate video, so remember to subscribe or follow me. But for now, I'm using 341 grams of plain yogurt, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. You can also use pure agave if you like. And then I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Stir to combine, then leave it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours before serving it with the carrot cupcakes. I got this cool tool from Robinson's right before it closed. So what it does is make a hole in the middle of the cupcake so that you can fill it up with whatever topping you're using. And for today, I'm just filling it up with the frosting we just made, and ta-da! Oh, and here's a pro tip, just in case you have leftover cupcakes, unless your room temperature is 24 degrees Celsius or colder, it's best to store them in the fridge in an airtight container with a paper towel layered at the bottom and on top as well to absorb any extra moisture or condensation. To warm them up for breakfast the next morning, just fire up your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, spread some water on each cupcake and let it sit on the middle rack for 10 minutes. And that's basically it. That's how to bake carrot cupcake using a quick and easy carrot cupcake recipe. It's moist, it's full of fiber, and oh so delicious. I hope you give this recipe a go and remember the hashtag lovelynettetan so that I may ogle at your beautiful carrot cupcakes. And if you have an even healthier alternative to some of the ingredients I've used, or if you have a question, just go ahead and ask and comment with love below. Till my next video, stay beautiful and healthy naturally.